time I kiss someone, I see how their last relationship ended. This time I witnessed more than I bargained for. I don't tell people about my ability. Explaining that the moment my lips touched theirs, I witnessed the final moments of their previous relationship through their eyes would make me sound insane. Or worse, desperate for attention. Most breakups I've seen are heartbreakingly mundane. Tear-streaked faces across dinner tables. Text messages read with trembling hands. Doors slammed after final arguments. The occasional public scene at a party. I've learned to brace myself before first kisses, preparing for the inevitable flash of someone else's pain. It only lasts seconds in real time, though it feels much longer, like watching a short film where I'm unwillingly cast as the protagonist. Over the years, I've become something of a connoisseur of endings. I can anticipate when the vision will be particularly brutal based on subtle cues. How someone describes their ex, their nervousness before we kiss, the way they hesitate. That's why I should have known better with James. We met at my friend's gallery opening 3 weeks ago. He was tall, with kind eyes and a quiet confidence that drew me in immediately. By our third date, the chemistry was undeniable. When he walked me to my door, I knew what was coming. "I'd really like to kiss you," he said. I nodded, already preparing myself for the usual flash of heartbreak. His lips met mine and the world dissolved. I was in a dimly lit bedroom looking through James's eyes. A woman slept beside him, blonde, her back turned. From the bedside clock, I could see it was 2:14 a.m. James's hands moved into view, pulling back the covers. He slid silently from the bed and moved to the dresser, opening a drawer with deliberate slowness to avoid making noise. Inside was a syringe. My heart rate spiked, but I was trapped in the vision, helpless as James took the syringe and approached the sleeping woman. With practiced movements, he rolled her slightly, exposing her neck. The needle slid in with horrifying ease. Her body tensed briefly, then went still, too still. James calmly returned to the dresser, placing the syringe in a small case. He pulled out his phone, checked the time, and made a note. Then he crawled back into bed beside her cooling body and closed his eyes. The vision faded and I was back on my doorstep, James's hands gently holding my face, his lips still on mine. I pulled away, trying desperately to maintain my composure. My mind raced. Had I just witnessed a murder? Was he planning the same for me eventually? "Are you okay?" he asked, concern in his voice. "Fine," I managed. "Just tired. I should get inside." He nodded, seemingly disappointed but understanding. "I'll call you tomorrow?" I forced a smile. "Sure." I locked my door and collapsed against it, trembling. What had I seen? Was it real? My ability had never shown me anything but actual memories. I grabbed my laptop with shaking hands and searched his name. Nothing suspicious came up. I tried variations: James Harmon murder, James Harmon girlfriend death. Then I found it. 8 months ago, an obituary. Emma Whitfield, 29, passed unexpectedly in her sleep. She is survived by her partner, James Harmon. Natural causes, no investigation, no suspicion. My phone buzzed with a text. "James. Had a wonderful time, sweet dreams." I stared at my phone, paralyzed with fear. I alone knew what he had done, what he was capable of doing again. Another text came through. "By the way, I noticed something interesting tonight. When we kissed, your pupils dilated strangely, almost like you were seeing something." My blood froze. It reminded me of Emma. She had the same reaction our first kiss. She told me her strange little secret eventually. I've been looking for someone like her. Like you. The phone slipped from my fingers. He knew. Somehow he knew about my ability. And he'd been hunting for someone else like me.